Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be going over my top 3 types of videography that I do. I'm also going to discuss which one has been the most profitable for me and which one is just my general favorite. The first one I'm going over is event recaps. Event recaps is essentially just capturing an event and then you are condensing that down to a shorter summary. For instance, if there is a local conference for, a nonprofit in your city, if that conference lasted 10 hours throughout the day, you might capture B-roll, interviews, speeches that were made, and then you take all of that and you condense it down into a 30 seconds or 1 minute long video. It really depends what your client is looking for. And event recaps have really been the most profitable type of videography for myself. And I think that's really just because it's a lot of diversity when it comes to the type of people that need event recaps. Event recaps are great for businesses, but they're also great for individuals. If someone has a birthday party, if they have a baby shower, if they have a graduation celebration, they all want event recaps. And so I think that's probably absolutely the most profitable form of videography for myself. I think it's something that I enjoy, but it's not exactly my favorite. It's a lot of run and gun shooting. But yeah, it's definitely the most popular that my business provides. And I think it could be very profitable for others out there. Next is corporate videos. So corporate videos probably have a lot of different definitions depending on who you're asking. But for me, I think a video is a corporate video if the whole purpose of the video is to promote a business or a company. And it could be doing different things. I could be sitting down with the client, interviewing them about the start of their business, how they serve their clientele, or it could be a company that is discussing the manufacturing process behind some of their products. It's basically just anything that is supposed to promote the business. So that's what I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of a corporate video. I'm usually going to be sitting someone down, interviewing them, going to be capturing B-roll, and I'm going to be finding a nice corporate 2010s pop music. Sounds really encouraging. And I think that's, for me, that's one of my favorite type of videography of all the different types. It's just something about allowing businesses to tell their stories and how they came to be, and just really learning about the different services that other businesses provide. I think it's really interesting. And I think it's like a unique perspective because I feel like we hear about interviews from individuals all the time, but I don't know if we hear a lot about the origin story of different businesses and how they are adding value to people's lives. So that is corporate videos. I feel like those are hard to get, but they can be very profitable because your client is a whole business and not just an individual, just because corporations can afford to pay you more than individuals can because they make a lot more money. And last but not least, my third type of videography is weddings. Weddings are few and far in between for me. I'm definitely not like a wedding solo shooter. I don't even really consider myself like a wedding filmmaker. Anytime I've done a wedding, I've been a second shooter, except for one time. And that's honestly the way that I like it. I find weddings to be fun, but very stressful because everything's got to be perfect. You don't have a lot of time to always set up the perfect shot. And so for me, weddings can just feel more overwhelming than they're worth. And I would also say that among all the types of videography, I think wedding filmmaking has got to be the most competitive. Just getting in that industry, maintaining a good brand image, marketing yourself well. And I think there's also a lot of people that are just, always trying to one up one another when it comes to the industry. And it could be different based on where you live. But for me, I will happily be a second shooter to other videographers and I'll do that nonstop, So, yeah, those are my top three types of videography that I do. If you are someone who's starting out, I definitely recommend shoot for event highlights and event recaps because you have such a large demand for that type of videography because there are events that are happening, I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands of events happening across your state, across your city, all throughout the year. And so I think it's definitely a type of videography that they're always going to need someone in. And once you kind of get like a consistent clientele, you can have a lot of repeats, especially if it's for a company or business whose job is providing a lot of those event needs. Um, so, yeah, thanks for watching. If you would like to know a little bit more about the different types of videography that I do, or if you're looking for a recommendation on what you should get into, just leave me a comment below, and thanks for watching.